There are some features in my chicken coop that I really think make life with chickens a lot simpler. And so if you're considering building your own coop or buying an already pre-assembled coop, I'm gonna walk you through my chicken coop and give you a quick tour and show you some of the features that I think are really wonderful and will make chicken keeping so much easier. So let's go through the chicken coop. So I'm gonna start in the back and walk you through the gate. Okay, so I have this gate here that latches, and then I have the same gate on this side. And the nice thing is that I can close both of these gates. For example, I can shut this gate, and I'll step back so you can see. So I'm just gonna shut the one right now, but this other gate shuts and matches up with this post right here, so I can lock the chickens in the chicken yard when I want to clean the coop. So that is a nice feature. Okay, so now as we're out here in the chicken yard, I have a huge feeder that holds 200 pounds of feed, which is unnecessary if you don't have that many chickens, but it pretty much supplies my current flock with a month's worth of food. And then right over here, I have an automatic water, and I will link to it below. I have really liked this one because it doesn't leak like a lot of other chicken waters do. And right here I have my chicken grit hanging from a feeder. I just have it hanging from the top of the chicken yard so that they can't scratch it all out on the ground. Over here I have my chicken dust bath. And if you look around the coop, I have tin buried about a foot beneath the soil so critters from the outside can't dig in. I also have the entire chicken yard covered with wire so no birds can get in. It keeps the chickens inside, and so it keeps them nice and safe. Now as we walk into the coop, I have my nesting boxes and the chicken roosts. So one of the things that I did here was that when we built these nesting boxes, we put this wood at a 45-degree angle so that the chickens can't roost on top. Well, then of course, I got a new flock of hens, and 2 of them decided to start roosting in the windowsills. I had never in the past had this happen, but they were roosting up here, and that's why the top of these boxes got so dirty. So now we stuck this horse paneling in the windowsill so that no more hens can roost in the windowsill. So if you're having an issue like that, it's really nice to prevent your hens from being on top of the boxes because things just get really messy. So building them at a 45-degree angle so they can't stand, and then preventing any areas where they can roost with some kind of paneling or wire, or even maybe a few pieces of wood that just go up along the windowsill so they can't roost. And inside of the nesting boxes, I have these nesting pads, which I really like. They last for quite a while, and then I just add a few handfuls of shavings on top of the nesting pads, which prolongs the life. I have right here just this little perch that the hens can jump up on top of to more easily get inside the boxes. In this corner over here, I have this piece of metal that just catches all the poop at night when they roost, and so then you can just scrape it right off there and more easily clean your coop. In the windows, I have wire so that plenty of airflow comes inside the coop, but the chickens can't fly out and no other critters can fly in. And then you can see the roosts are below the windows, and so when they roost, they're not catching any cold drafts of air at nighttime. And then I have vents up top, and up top I have 4 as you go along the roof line. So there's plenty of airflow, but everything is closed off so they don't get too cold when the weather is colder. But the summertime, it stays nice and cool, and so there's plenty of airflow. And then I have this door back here too that I pretty much always keep open because they have a fully enclosed chicken yard, but I can close it off if needed. So now that we've finished with that little chicken coop tour, I just want to say that if you're considering getting chickens, I would go for it. They are one of my most favorite things here on my little farm, and they really don't require much care. Because I have my huge feeder and an automatic water, they really don't require daily attention. I come in and collect eggs, and that's about all I have to do on a daily basis, so they don't take much time at all. And the farm fresh eggs are absolutely amazing. And so if you'd like to learn a little bit more about getting chickens, be sure to head to this video next where I talk about all the things to consider about getting chickens if it's on your mind. I will see you there.